Bruce Sutcliffe grew up in Trenton, where he lived an ordinary life that gave little hint of the extraordinary role he would one day play. When Canada entered the Second World War in September 1939, Sutcliffe did not hesitate. He volunteered for active service almost immediately, leaving behind the familiar streets of Trenton for an uncertain future overseas. In September 1942, he was given command of the famous Hasty Peas. Many of the soldiers under his command were young men from the towns and farms of eastern Ontario. Sutcliffe knew that every order he gave could determine whether they lived or died. In the summer of 1943, that responsibility became reality. Before dawn on July 10th, Canadian soldiers stormed the beaches of Sicily as part of Operation Husky. 5 days into the campaign, Sutcliffe received an almost impossible assignment. His battalion was ordered to advance 8 miles across rough, mountainous country toward the town of Valguarnera. Gathering his infantry, he pressed forward across the rugged hills. When they reached the heights overlooking Valguarnera, Sutcliffe did not remain safely behind the lines. He moved forward with the assault, personally directing attacks as German shells exploded nearby. He rallied scattered soldiers, pointed out enemy machine gun positions, and inspired exhausted troops to continue advancing when every step became harder than the last. By the end of the battle, the Hasty Peas had captured their objective, destroyed enemy positions. For his extraordinary courage and leadership, Lieutenant Colonel Sutcliffe was awarded the Distinguished Service Order. Only 3 days later, on July 20th, 1943, as Canadian forces continued their advance near the hilltop town of Asura, Sutcliffe, together with Captain Maurice Cocken, made a reconnaissance to see what Mount Asura looked like and how to get on top. The spot where they stood was in the Ditano Valley, and while searching for the enemy, they were spotted by a German observer, and an 88mm shell hit their position, killing Lieutenant Colonel Sutcliffe and mortally wounding Captain Cocken. The death of Lieutenant Colonel Sutcliffe hit the regiment hard. He was killed in action at just 38 years old. Today, Lieutenant Colonel Bruce Albert Sutcliffe rests in a Gira Canadian War Cemetery in Sicily, surrounded by hundreds of fellow Canadians who never returned home.